Joseph O'Neill, halfback for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, jersey Flegg, here at the New South Wales Centre of Excellence for the Captain's Call. We're all very excited. Obviously had the past week to kind of get over our last game, so we're pretty keen, looking forward to the grand final ahead. A couple of tough weeks at training the past 2 weeks, so we're pretty excited to go out and play. Crewing, which we're doing at training, and hopefully bring out the performance on the weekend. Nothing really different this week, just a bit more excited to go out and play a grand final. Yeah, I know, we all click together. There's no real egos or anything from any of the boys. We all just have fun with each other at training. Looking back at the past couple of teams that have been in like the 2000s and 1990s that have won previous competitions for jersey Flegg, so you just look back at them, look at all the players of those teams, see what they've achieved, and just kind of grab some inspiration off of them. Looking forward.
Hello and good afternoon, all Doggies fans. It's Edo from the Bulldogs Elite Pathways page, and it's the final recap of the year, a reflection recap of the grand final in the jersey Flegg played last week. So I hope you all enjoy it. It's a bit of a homage to the jersey Flegg team and the lead up to the game, and also their celebrations. There's some videos, but there's some great pictures as well, which were provided to the page from Rodney and Scott, and I really appreciate that, guys. Thanks very much. So we're going to talk about the game, and we're going to jump into it right now. Before I look at the points that I made during the game, looking at the two teams, as expected, Tinyo Hansen did come back into the team on the bench for Lawan Vito. The rest of the team was exactly the same as the week before. The Roosters, though, they went for more size, and the commentators said it in the game. They dropped little Alexander, and yeah, I think they might have made one or two other changes as well, which increased the size of the team. And maybe it was part of our tactic to play an early, patient game and not push too much. We did sort of play fairly straightforward in the opening 10 minutes and then sort of opened up a bit more. And then we had a couple of fresh men come on late in the game in the second half. And maybe the idea there was to run over the top of them at the back end of the game. And, you know, while we did sort of play that way, the Roosters held on. They kept coming back, to their credit, and yeah, it was a very exciting game, I must admit. Really enjoyed it. Credit to the Roosters hanging in there, but yeah, we were just too good in the second half. So looking at the points I made during the game, so early on, we gave away a couple of penalties, and the game was dominated by defensive pressure. The likes of Danny Gabriel rushing up on the edge and cutting down play, which he did a couple of times during the game. The Roosters went up 4-0 after 12 minutes, after a cutout pass was well worked to the winger. Afualo earned us a penalty after a couple of runs in one set, much like he did last week, getting involved, helping the forwards out. And on the back of that, a quick tip-on from Harry Hayes to Mazzoni, and we were in. Papali converted, and we were up 6-4 after 20 minutes. Then it was almost as if we changed gears from the restart. Zach Montgomery fresh on, and Harry Hayes, both with great charges, opening up the Roosters. Earning another penalty on the back of that, and bang, next set, Oluwapu gives us a short flat pass onto a surging Hayes to score, and we're up 10-4. But the Chooks were definitely up for the challenge this time round, and good ball movement saw them over in the corner again. And that was then compounded from a Gabriel high shot and penalty, and the Roosters were in again a few minutes before half-time next to the sticks. And at half-time, the Chooks led 14-10. We came out at the start of the second half, I thought, with way more intensity and pace, which had the Chooks on the back foot. And from a late repeat set, Oluwapu and Papali'i combined well for Gabriel to then stroll over. And it was 16-14, the Dogs, with half an hour left. Then the restart juggernaut from the pack. Johansson, Todd, Hopboy, and then Smith on the edge, got them downfield, and Papali'i then forces a repeat set with a little dinking grubber. Perfect. A couple minutes later, Oluwapu forces another repeat set. Good field position, building pressure. Tick. Wearing down the big pack from the Roosters. Tick. Johansson goes close. Oluwapu has a stepping, jinking run, which almost got into the line. And then Mazzoni is held up with good Roosters defence on the line. Luckily, the next set, the Roosters went downfield and they put a kick in, but it was failed to be grounded. Phew. Tuilalo then had a first run after he came on and earned a penalty. And we tapped ahead and we continued to pressure the Knights' defence with beautiful passing between the spine, but they just hang on again. Off a Roosters error coming out of their half, Damon Marshall offloads superbly to Karl Oluwapu, and the Chooks looked cooked. Fresh on, Jonah Glover goes left, and Hayes gets his second assist, feeding Mazzoni his second try. A huge offload from Marshall, but it was also the previous wearing down of the Chooks line which forced error when they had the ball, and fresh men on in Tuilalo and Glover added to that play. Papali'i then nails it from a touchline kick. Beautiful conversion from the sideline, and we're up 22-14 with 15 minutes left. The Chooks come again, but denied by last defence from Mazzoni and Papali'i in the corner, in that ongoing battle that Geordie had all game. But again, we invited them back downfield with a poor end of the set, a kick that had to go deep, but it was intercepted mid-air and went nowhere. A couple minutes later, they got downfield and they were through with a determined run in next to the post, and we led 22-20 with 5 minutes left. The last few minutes was comprised of our desperate defence, no frills charges, smart deep kicks that eventually led to the Roosters' error in possession, sealing the game. So I'm a very proud Bulldogs fan watching that performance. You know, it's like a lot of the other Bulldog supporters, I'm sure. You know, it's been pretty lean times, lately in the NRL side. But when we start seeing some signs in the juniors, there's hope there. It gives us all hope. And, congratulations to Joey O'Neill, who was man of the match. I thought there were a lot of good performers in our team. Particularly, I thought Harry Hayes was sensational. Couple of try assists, a try, defended and ran his ass off all game, but not saying that no one else did. It was just some of the things he did at crucial times in the game. Some important tackles near our try line as well, and throwing the final pass to a couple of good tries out wide. But anyway, congratulations to Joey. Also, the coach, Luke Vella, tremendous job. His coaching staff, Adam Hardigan, Pathways manager. He's done a lot of good work over the last 12 months, building the pathways. All the parents for their support of the boys throughout the year. Not possible without you guys. So this was our 10th Jersey Flegg title and first in 20 years. We also won the pennant, which was largely attributed to the Harold Matts Premiership won earlier in the year. So, like I said, there's some good times coming for the Bulldogs. The future's there in the juniors, and we've got to bring them through the right way. It's very important. So when I look at the squad that we used for Jersey Flegg throughout the year, like I compiled all the players that had a game, and we've got to recognise every single player that played and contributed to that premiership win. We used 55 players throughout the season. That's unheard of, especially to have that much success and win a premiership using that many. You would have thought we had injuries left, right and centre, and we only had a couple really. But 55 players, 6 fullbacks, 7 wingers, 8 halves, 5 dummy halves, 8 second rowers, 15 middles I counted. I mean, obviously some of those players can play in multiple positions, and they did. But that screams testament to what the Bulldogs are trying to do. Building the academy of players to become better athletes, and the competition for spots in that squad. It's healthy to have. It's going to make those players that aren't even playing better players, because it gives them that yardstick to know what level they have to get to play. If you're given that opportunity to wear a 1 to 17 jersey each week, well, then you make it count, because those spots are they're a privilege. It's not a guarantee, and they all played their part throughout the year. Congratulations to everyone involved, and I'm really looking forward to watching how this academy that we're building is going to progress over the next couple of years. We'll start to see some of these players over the next 2-3 years come through. Hopefully the majority of them. All right, Doggies fans, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed my recap on the Bulldogs Jersey Flegg Grand Final. I certainly did. There'll be some pictures and videos coming through over the week. Hopefully there's no copyright issues from a couple of videos from New South Wales Rugby League. And we'll look to do some things over the summer. I'm not too sure yet, but maybe something a little bit different with the pathways coming through. But also part 2 of the NRL squads shaping up, which should become a bit more clearer over the next week or so. So I look forward to that. I apologise for my voice, still a bit croaky from the man flu. So anyway, enjoy the videos and some great music coming through. Talk to you then.
With Joseph O'Neill, the Jersey Flegg captain of the Bulldogs. First of all, mate, I know you're a massive, I suppose, supporter and fan of the Bulldogs. How's it feel to put the Bulldogs jersey on?
Yeah, no, so it's always a real proud moment to put it on. Obviously, watching them when I grow up, watching them make a couple of grand finals, so it means a lot, means the world to me to put the jersey on each week.
I know exactly where you come from, because I was very similar when I was at Penrith, mate. I loved the Panthers, and all I ever wanted to do was put that Penrith jersey on. So, first of all, congratulations. Mate, did you have a player that you looked up to when you were a young kid?
Yeah, probably Trent Hodgkinson, obviously being a Bulldog supporter, watching him really carve up, making the couple of grand finals and making the State of Origin, winning the State of Origin series was, he was always one of my idols to go up and watch.
Mate, you bring back some memories when you say that Origin series. I remember him throwing that big dummy and he going straight through and getting the series win. Mate, what about this weekend? You got a big game against the Roosters. You've had 1 draw, 1 loss and 1 win. How do you beat these guys on the weekend?
Yeah, no, it's just going to be another tough battle. We just all little effort areas where we base our game off. I think that's just going to get us over the line. We got to go one better than we did last week, improve. That's what we're doing at training throughout the week. So,
2 guys I've got to ask you about, Geordie and Joash. They've been playing some outstanding football. Give me a bit of a rundown on them guys.
Yeah, no, both of them, really good players. Geordie's real speed. Can finish off a lot of tries that other people might not be able to finish. So hopefully he has a good game on the weekend. And Joash, he's just an all-out superstar. Can kind of do things that a lot of people can't do. So hopefully, obviously, he has another good game on the weekend.
What about yourself as a captain? Are you a bit of a big talker at training, I suppose? How do you keep the boys nice and relaxed coming in this weekend?
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a talker. I usually try to lead by my actions, but we got a lot of good leadership amongst our team. So a lot of older boys that can really provide a good experience amongst the team and provide good leadership amongst the boys.
Well, mate, super excited for you. Congratulations, and I want to wish you all the best for the win on the weekend, and good luck against the Roosters.
And NRL, New South Wales Cup, and now you've won a Flegg comp, mate. How are you feeling?
Feeling grateful. First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Saviour for keeping me safe throughout this year. I got a few injuries at the start of the year, but I think Gus and Siri thought it was a good idea to bring me down back to Flegg and to kind of get that confidence back. And just really grateful for them.
You know what, mate? You should be super proud of yourself because you've played the top of the top, and now you've come back down to Flegg, won a comp. Yeah, you haven't got a big head, mate. You come back in, you're a part of the boys. You should be super proud of yourself, mate. What do you think? What do you think the win come down to tonight, mate? You had, a tough Roosters side. You had a good team. It was a very close game. What do you think it come down to?
I think it just came down to who wanted it more. Before the game, us and the boys were just talking about, the hard training that we were doing at the start of the year and what we had to do to come to get to this point. And it was just that.
Super proud of you, brother. Go and enjoy with the boys, man. Love you, brother. Let's go. Halfback, Flegg grand final. How you feeling, mate? You should be super proud.
Mate, that's unreal, eh? We worked all year for that type of stuff, and we've been in the working for about 5 years since Hal Matt, so it's hard to explain how you're feeling right now. It's unreal, it's amazing.
Mate, obviously you're happy for the team, but personally, mate, you played some cup this year. You've led these boys to a grand final. You must be super proud of yourself, mate. You got anyone to thank?
Oh, mate, all my family, stick with me the whole year. All the teammates, coaching staff, they've been unreal. It's always a pleasure being around. It's heaps of fun, so yeah, getting that here.
Well, mate, for me personally, you'll go down in the history as a halfback, as a captain of the Flegg winning grand final. My last question is, what's going on tonight, and am I invited?
Of course, mate. You're the first one there.